Today in TechEd Upflush we got Don't Trip Over the Nerd, the location of today. We've got an interview with Maral and Richard from Speaker Idol. We've got Beauty and the Nerd, and we've got an interview with Arlindo Alves, who is a track owner here at TechEd IMEA in Barcelona. Hi, my name is Alex.
Marcus.
Marcus?
Yes.
Okay, where are you from?
Switzerland.
Switzerland?
Yes.
Okay, and why are you here?
Oh, because Microsoft is most part of our IT solution.
Okay, and what company do you work for?
Swiss Radio.
Which technologies are you looking for in here?
Virtualization, maybe Windows 7 and SCOM. For client engineering now we are migrate to Vista and we use SCOM. And I think for networking and service we need Solaris or something like this.
Okay, yeah.
SolarWinds. Yeah.
And what do you expect this week? What do you expect to see from TechEd this week?
Any news about Windows 7 and also with the next part of SCOM.
When are you flying home?
Friday.
Friday.
Yep.
So then it's a busy schedule this week for you.
Yes, it is. It's every year the same.
Okay. Well, that's very nice to hear then. Well, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy your week.
Yes, I do.
And see you around sometime.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Bye.
These are the hands-on labs where you can get acquainted with new products at your own time and your own pace.
The server machine that you're looking at right now has got just as much processors and just as much hard disks as all of the computers in the hands-on lab together. Hi, what's your name?
Hey, my name is Artie Goudswaard.
Okay, and where are you from?
I'm from the Netherlands.
And what are you doing here?
I'm doing the SharePoint labs, the hands-on labs.
So I see you have this special shirt and it says hands-on lab proctor on your badge. What does a proctor do?
It does mean that you help people with the hands-on lab. So if they have problems, you try to help them to solve their problem.
Yeah. Okay, so you're more or less an expert on SharePoint in this case?
On SharePoint in this case, yeah. Yeah, okay. And then in the other lab there are other people with their expertise.
Do you know how many whole proctors there are?
I don't know.
Who are you?
My name is Richard Campbell. I'm the host of Run As Radio.
So what is that, Run As Radio?
Run As Radio is a podcast we created back in April of 2007 to address stories and information that IT pros using Microsoft technologies need.
So you're kind of a radio host then?
I am a radio host. Besides Run As, I also am the co-host on another show called .NET Rocks, and that's for the .NET developer. And that show's been around a lot longer. We're hitting show 400 for .NET Rocks.
What schedule do you have then? Is it once a week?
So for .NET Rocks, we publish twice a week, an hour-long show, Tuesdays and Thursdays. And Run As Radio is once a week, and it's about a half hour to 45 minutes.
So where do I find Run As Radio?
So Run As Radio is at www.runasradio.com.
Now I'm looking at your T-shirt. What's that all about? Speaker Idol.
So Speaker Idol was first created back in 2006 here at TechEd IMEA. And I bumped into it. I come to TechEd most of the time to record shows. We'll do some stage productions, actually record live shows of .NET Rocks and Run As Radio, as well as I do some speaking occasionally. And the organizers said, we're really looking for a host, somebody who can MC Speaker Idol. And really the vision was around finding new speakers for TechEd. There's only about a third of the sessions that are given by third-party speakers. And they are, quite simply, the best in the world, right? You talk about folks like Anders Halsberg and Kim Tripp and Mark Manassi, and they're just phenomenal, talented folks. And so when you're trying to submit sessions into that audience, it's very, very challenging to break in. The grand prize of Speaker Idol, the way this works is we run multiple heats, 3 or 4. This year we're doing 3, typically 4 contestants. And so each of them go up to their 5 minutes, and at the end of it we pick one winner from each heat, and they go to the finals. And then the finals, the winner of that gets a speaking slot at next year's TechEd.
I'm here with Maral. Maral beat me up yesterday at the Speaker Idol contest. So Maral, where are you from?
I'm from Lebanon.
And what do you do for a job?
I work as a pre-sales consultant for a company called Midware Data Systems.
Are you a geek?
No, I'm not.
Hey, that's a positive word.
Yeah, but we often call each other geeks.
Are you
office.
technical?
Yes, I'm a computer engineer, computer and communications engineer. I've done my MCSE.
You beat me up yesterday at Speaker Idol. Why are you in a contest like that?
Well, it's nice to come here to TechEd, and it's during the break time, the lunch break time. Instead of going around, it's good to invest your time in something that's fun and highlights your week.
Do you do work for communities?
Well, we have a small community in Lebanon, but it's more focused on the developers community. So I'm the only IT professional there. But,
the only IT professional in entire Lebanon is here in this chair, people.
An MVP, as an MVP community.
Oh, it's an MVP community as well.
So basically, yeah, we do have our own small groups.
Well, I hope you win on Thursday in the Speaker Idol.
Thank you.
And hope to see you again sometime.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, what's your name?
Carina Roosendaal.
And where are you from?
The Netherlands.
And what are you doing here?
I'm here on the stand of InstallFree.
What's that for a company?
It's a company that does dynamic desktop computing. And dynamic desktop computing that we do is actually a combination of application virtualization and desktop virtualization combined into one. It combines the different techniques that we have in virtualization together into the best solution that there is out today. So it's very simple, but it's also managed.
So even I can do it?
Even you can do it.
You're a track owner?
Yes, I am. I'm track owner for the Windows Server track.
And what does a track owner do?
Basically, we need to find the right content for the audience that's come here to TechEd EMEA IT professionals. So for the IT professionals, sysadmins, desktop deployment. So we need to find the right content.
So are you some kind of filter that filters out all the marketing crap?
Also, that's a part of my job. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now, right now at the event. So I'm reviewing all the slide decks and make sure that all the marketing decks or slides get out of the deck and replaced by technical content.
What are the top speakers that you have in your track?
My favorite speaker is Marko Sinovic.
He's in your track?
He is in my track. He is doing native VHD and so boot from VHD stuff and so on in Windows 2008 R2, and this is my favorite session.
And some others that you like?
Yeah, we have Mark Minassi. It's always fun to go to Mark Minassi. Yeah, it's a lot. I like him. You know, it's a relaxing session. You learn a little bit and you have lots of fun, and it's just good between all those deep technical sessions to have some session that can relax a bit.
What would you say is the best added value for people to come to an event like this?
It's twofold. First of all, it's the content. So you get all new content. This year we're going to talk a lot about Windows 2008 R2, a lot about Windows 7, and you're going to miss that. And the other part is networking. I mean, you have the opportunity to meet all those product managers, those technical product managers, at Ask the Experts, all the experts from around the world actually, and talk to them and ask your questions you have and give feedback about what you're experiencing when you're deploying our products, and that's one of the most important things for me personally.
Okay. How do user groups and communities fit into your schedule?
User groups and communities are one of the most important things I work with. Because they spread our message, and it's done by them, it's done by people who are working in the field. I'm working for I'm not in the field anymore. I just learn a new technology and try to bring a new technology to our customers and our partners, but they are in the field and they share their experiences they have with our products.
Yeah. What's your password?
Depends on which system. So,
on your Linux box then?
On my Linux box, it should be password, which is the default password we use at the demo systems for Microsoft.
It's not secure anyway, huh?
No, it's not secure anyway, that's true.
Are there any announcements that we can expect this week from Windows, from your server track?
So we did a few announcements at the keynote. One of the announcements is live migration. So we're going to be able to, on Hyper-V v2. So we're going to be able to migrate virtual machines live without downtime to another server.
So sort of vMotion then?
Sort of vMotion, yeah.
But
and
better.
it's, I wouldn't say it's better. It's the same kind of technology, and it's based on clustered shared volumes, which is also a new technology in Windows 2008 R2 clustering functionality. And then boot from VHD, native support for VHD. These are the big announcements in the Windows Server track.
What do you do when you're offline? So when there's not a network connection nearby? What do you do?
I'm a scuba diver. So
diver.
I love scuba diving.
So you took lessons from Jesper Johansson then?
No, not yet. And I think I need to talk to him when I'm going back to Seattle to do a dive with him. I would love that. But every Sunday morning I'm in the water doing scuba diving, relaxing, not thinking about technology, just enjoying what I see. Yeah, it is.
Thank you very much for being here.
With pleasure.
And hope to see you sometime in the Netherlands soon.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope that Tony and Daniel will invite me back to the Netherlands to an event to do a session there.
Otherwise we will as NGN, because we always like good input.
Perfect.
Vandaag in TechEd Upflush. Stom man. Je hoeft echt alleen maar uit mijn hoofd te leren man. Nerd Occasion, interview, Beauty and Nerd, interview Alindo.